Hi everyone, it's Mr. Hoffman, and welcome to music during the second trimester of the 2020 to 2021 school year at Antonia Pantoja Charter School. I'm so excited to welcome you to music this marking period. Even though we haven't made music together in person in a really long time, I can't wait to see what this trimester holds. Our agenda for this video. We'll go over a welcome, which I just did, this agenda, and some objectives. We'll talk about norms and other policies that are really important, like grading. We'll talk about what music class is going to look like, and then I'll explain the assignment for this week, which is Listen and Reflect number 1. Objectives. Our objectives are: I can state the expectations for upper elementary music students, and I can evaluate personal and peer musical choices. Norms and expectations. When we are on Zoom together, which will not be that often, but when we are of course being respectful. That means wearing appropriate clothing and raising your hand to speak. We are trying our best to stay focused and still. And we are finding a quiet place to learn without being distracted. We also follow directions. That means waiting to be let in and keeping your camera on. On Google Classroom, our norms are: be respectful, keeping it positive. That means also adding private comments only. Unless I ask you to post a class comment, it's best to keep those questions and comments to just between me and you. Try your best. That means only turning in completed work and turning it in on time. If you get less than 80%, or if you're just not happy with your score, you can always fix and resubmit your work. But it's very important that you turn in your work and that you try your best on all of it. Follow directions. That means watching all videos and reading all directions before asking me. If you say, "Mr. Hoffman, I don't get it," or "Mr., I don't understand," Mr. Hoffman would love to help you, but he is not a mind reader. Help Mr. Hoffman help you. That means watching all videos and reading all directions. If you still have a question, you can always come to office hours to ask. More on that in a moment. Our music class expectations. These will be the same if we wind up going back to school to learn in person like we do normally. Make good choices. That means being responsible for yourself, submitting work before it is due, and giving your best effort. Use nice manners. Use respectful words. Treat others with respect, and listen to understand. Stay on task. Class time is focus time. Raise your hand to speak, and avoid accidental solos with instruments. Involve yourself. That means participating in all activities, asking questions when you have them, and completing all assigned work. Finally, care. That means being gentle with your instruments if we have them, treating others with kindness, and taking care of yourself. What happens if you submit a blank or empty assignment? Well, the first time, I will reassign it to you. I'll let you know how many times that you've done it. The second time it happens, I'll send a message to your grown-ups on Class Dojo. The third time it happens, I'll call your grown-ups on the phone to let them know what's going on and to see if we can find a way to support you together. Finally, the fourth time, we'll let our principal and other school leaders know so that they can help you adjust to the demands of online learning and to complete all of your tasks in a timely manner. Consider which is easier. Do you think it's easier to do 1 or 2 music assignments each week? Or do 10 weeks worth of music assignments in 2 days? I think the first one's easier. Make sure you complete all work and submit it on time. A few words on grading. We have 3 categories of grades at Pantoja for expressive arts. Classwork and participation is 50% of your grade. Assessments are 35% of your grade. And homework is 15% of your grade. If an assignment is submitted late, I will subtract 5% from the maximum grade, the highest possible grade you can get, for every 2 weeks your assignment is late. Up to 2 weeks late is 5% off of the maximum grade. 3 to 4 weeks late is minus 10% from the maximum grade. 5 to 6 weeks late is minus 15% from the maximum grade, and the pattern continues from there. What is music class going to look like this year? We will, hopefully, be playing instruments. We will be listening and reflecting. We will be composing. We will be learning about ourselves and about each other. I'm also hoping to explore music technology and project-based learning with you all this year. Your assignment for this week is listen and reflect number 1. Instructions. You'll choose a song from the playlist. The playlist will be attached to the assignment on Google Classroom. I choose the songs this time. I chose the playlist this time, but you can choose your own song next time. This time, you'll lose points for choosing a song that's not on my playlist. 2. Listen to the song 2 or 3 times. If you only listen once, you might miss a lot of details. It's really best to listen to the song 2 or 3 times. 3. Answer the questions on the worksheet to reflect on your listening. Our worksheet will be on Google Slides, so you will move a shape to move a circle over your answer. You'll type in a box, or you'll do other things that are listed on the worksheet. Finally, make sure you use the space below my rating to explain why you rated the music the way you did. If you don't, you will lose points. For more information and more details, as well as a tutorial of how to do the assignment, make sure you watch the video that is attached to the assignment. That video will be specific to this assignment, so there won't be any extra stuff there. Some vocabulary you might need for this assignment. Style means the type, genre, or category of music. Mood is how the music makes you feel. Instrumentation is the instruments and or voices that perform the song. Dynamics is the volume, or the louds and softs, and how it changes. Tempo is the speed, or how fast or slow, and how it changes. Finally, the rating is what you think of the song. 1 is, I didn't like it at all. 3 is, I'm in the middle. And 5 is, I really liked it. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for completing this assignment. I'm so excited to make music with all of you this year. And if you have any questions, send me an email, send me a message on Class Dojo, or add a comment on Google Classroom, or come to office hours. Thanks so much, and have a great rest of your day. And happy Thanksgiving.